Welcome back, eh? This is the Canadian Silver Seeker, and I hope you're having another great day like I am. So, in front of us, what do we have? But we have another week and another $5 of junk silver from the LCS. As you can see, that's actually a little bit more than $5. It's actually $6.25, and that is due to a small purchase that I made off of Kijiji. I got 3/4 from one gentleman, and I got a couple quarters via a trade for my silver rounds. Thank you very much. Keep the trades coming in. My address and email are always in the description of my videos lately. And if you want some unique silver from the Canadian Silver Seeker, well, send me a couple pieces of silver. I'll send you my 1/10 ounce rounds back. Maximum 4. There's 2 different backings, so 2 of each. The Canadian Goose in the map and the Centennial Beasts. So like I say, up to 4 of those. If you want to send me some quarters or whatever kind of silver, really I'm not partial and will take really anything. So yeah. But what did I get here? I got 25 cents of King George V, and that is 80%, as you can see, in 1930. So from 1920 to 1933, I believe it is. It is all 80% King George V, so that's going to go into that. We've got $1.25 of King George VI, and my favorite FG there. Nothing is enough to roll this week. We got $2.75 of Queen Elizabeth and her laureate portrait. And then we got $2 of 65/66s. And actually, got to look at the dates. I didn't confirm that there were no 68s in there, but I'll do that before I put them away. So yeah, that's my silver for the week from the LCS, and a little extra from Kijiji and trades. But yeah, what else will I share with you this week? Well, I'm going to share a couple unique Buffalo rounds with you. So these are Sui's Chief, and sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I can barely speak English, let alone other languages, but yeah. These ones, as you can see, we've got an Indian on one side. We've got a horse and an Indian there. And his, I don't know, weapon or tribal thing. I'm not exactly sure. And then the other side, we've got some buffalo designs. So that is very unique. They made these in multiple years. The 2015 one is the most like the buffalo design, where it has just an Indian on one side. Maybe I'll throw a picture of it up there if I can find it. And just one buffalo on the other side there. So these ones, it seems like they made a few more for the years. I believe these have years on them somewhere here. If I can read, let's see here. 1 ounce 2021, and then 2022 or 2020, I can't remember. 2020 on the right there. So it's 2020 and then 2021. Left to right there now as I switched them around. But yeah, not only are these 1 ounce of 3/9 fine silver, but they also hit another niche for the Canadian Silver Seeker. As you can see, these are $1 denominations. I thought that was super cool, and so I had to add them to my stack. There are multiple years of these. Let me just turn on my TV here and see. Sorry about that. So yeah, I had to look at New Mista there. So yeah, like I say, there are multiple variations of this. They started coming out in 2015 with this, and that is the most like just a regular buffalo. And that is actually, speaking of which, that is the, how would you say, the variations that I am putting in my mind, or the things that I am putting in my mind to make a buffalo round, is it has to have an Indian on one side and it has to have a buffalo on the other side. If it's a buffalo and it's got Mint ID on the other side, or there's a few of them that are like that, I do not consider it Indian buffalo round or a buffalo round for my collection, so I will not be picking them up. It has to have a buffalo on one side, has to have an Indian on the other side. So like I was saying, they did make this the first in 2015. They're called a fantasy coin here in New Mista, and that's because I believe the dollar denomination is fake. It looks like they're made by the Swiss sovereign nation. And they're $1, 3 9 fine silver. I have no mintages on them. There are some rarities on New Mista if you want to look them up. But yeah, I thought they were really cool. I found these ones cheap, and so I picked them up. I have been looking for the 2015 because that's the most like a regular buffalo. But they did make these from 2015, and then they stopped for a few years, and then they made them in 2020, 2021, 2022, and then they ended in 2023 as well. So I thought that was very cool. I'm going to add those to my buffalo rounds. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm going to share for today. Try to keep the video short. But yeah, like if you want to send the Silver Seeker a trade or an email before you send me a trade, feel free. Like I say, information's always in the description. And I'm always happy to share my unique silver with you guys for whatever silver. If you got some unique silver, hey, I love unique silver. I love silver from across the oceans. I love silver from anywhere. Silver is silver as silver is. And that's about it. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Remember, it doesn't cost you a single piece of silver or gold to like and subscribe. You guys mean the world to me. Happy stacking, eh?